Good morning, or perhaps good afternoon. It's Wednesday, the 23rd of May 2012. It's the day between the first and second semi-finals of the 2012 Eurovision Song Contest, and I'm here outside Maiden Tower in the old town of Baku. Now, you may have seen Maiden Tower featured in some of the postcards on last night's first semi-final, and here it is in all its glory. I'm not going to tell you too much about the tower itself. It's a famous, iconic building here in Baku, and it's built in the 12th century. It's a recognized UNESCO heritage site. And I'll tell you a little bit more about it and some of the modern things that are going on around it before the end of this brunch briefing. Well, by now we know all of the 10 qualifiers from the first semi-final. And what a show it was last night. Very exciting. I thought it was a very, very good show musically. Probably one of the best semi-finals, if not the best semi-final we've had since the contest expanded in 2004. Delighted, obviously, to see Ireland not only qualify, but draw position number 23 in the final. And I think, fingers crossed, that could well mean that we do better than the 8th place which Lipstick achieved last year in Dusseldorf. The downside of having the contest here in Azerbaijan is that everything is a little bit late. The contest here didn't finish until 2 o'clock in the morning, and by the time the press conference and the draw was over, it was after 3 o'clock, and the after-show party really didn't get off until about 4 o'clock in the morning. And this morning it was 7 o'clock before we got back to the hotel, and by that stage we'd already had the call to prayer as we were walking back to the hotel, making for a very, very long day. And because we get to the hotel so late, there really isn't much chance of a lie-in. But it was a great show, I thought. I thought the presenters were fine, maybe a little over-rehearsed, but it was a good show. And I thought the postcards were great, and particularly the interval, which showed some lovely Azeri touches and showed you where the contest was being staged. I think it's very important that a country should actually brand itself as part of staging the contest. There was the big surprise last night. Probably that there were no surprises at all. Not everybody had predicted Hungary or Albania to qualify for the final, but nobody was particularly surprised when they made it. A little disappointed maybe for Switzerland, for Belgium perhaps, for Israel, but nobody's overly surprised that they didn't make it to the final. So let's have a little wander around. We'll have a little walk and talk as the second part of this breakfast briefing. And as I said, there's the Maiden Tower ahead of you, and we're at a side view of it here at the moment, and we'll walk around.